Ever wondered about the spider that duped the animal kingdom? Allow me to introduce Anansi, the infamous trickster from West African folklore. Often appearing as a spider, this crafty character is renowned for his mischief-making and knack for outwitting his fellow creatures. Anansi is no ordinary arachnid. He's a master of manipulation, a connoisseur of cunning, always spinning webs of deception for his own gain. Well, strap in because you're about to hear one of Anansi's most cunning plots yet. So, there's this mysterious rock in the forest, right? Moss-covered and all. Now, this isn't just any rock, oh no, it's a magical moss-covered rock. You see, our friend Anansi, the cunning spider, stumbled upon it during one of his strolls and discovered its peculiar trait. Here's the kicker: whenever someone says, "Isn't this a strange moss-covered rock?" they faint dead away. You heard it right, they drop like a sack of potatoes. No warnings, no symptoms, just boom, lights out. It's as if the rock has a secret switch that turns off whoever dares to utter those words. Now you might wonder what Anansi, known for his trickery, would do with such a discovery. Well, let's just say he didn't see a dangerous, faint-inducing rock. Oh no, Anansi, being the trickster he is, saw this as an opportunity he couldn't pass up. Here's where things get interesting. Anansi, that sly spider, had a plan up his 8 sleeves. One by one, he lured each animal in the forest to the magical moss-covered rock. With a grin as wide as the savannah, he'd utter the enchanting phrase, "Isn't this a strange, moss-covered rock?" and poof, each animal would drop like a ripe mango out cold. While they snoozed, Anansi would sneak into their homes, swiping their food faster than a cheetah on a chase. Upon waking, the puzzled animals would scratch their heads, their bellies rumbling, their food inexplicably gone. The forest was filled with confusion and growing frustration. But you know what they say about karma, right? It always comes back, sometimes with a big, toothy grin. As Anansi chuckled over his cleverness, little did he know that the tables were about to turn. But remember, every trick has its trickster, and every trickster meets his match. Enter the little bush deer, the smallest creature in the forest. Now this pint-sized powerhouse had her suspicions about Anansi's antics. Stealthily, she shadowed the spider, unraveling his secret. The phrase, the fainting, the food, it all clicked. With a sly smile, she turned the tables. Using the magic word, she watched as Anansi crumbled, unconscious. Swiftly, she retrieved the stolen food, returning it to its rightful owners in the forest. And so Anansi learned the hard way that what goes around comes around. But wait, there's more to this story. Picture this. Anansi wakes up with a start, completely oblivious to the trick played on him. He's convinced that the moss-covered rock has lost its magic. So, what does our trickster do? He spends the rest of his days in a futile attempt to fix a rock that was never broken in the first place. It's the perfect twist of irony. And that, folks, is why you never see a spider fixing a rock. They're still trying to figure out what went wrong with that moss-covered one.